Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about books that I'm reading with my kindergartner as we homeschool this year. Some of the books we read last year when he was in pre-K. However, I think they would work great for kindergarten. So in an attempt to keep this video short, which I never do, we're just going to get right into it. The first one, this is a new series in general, I believe, but it was brand new to us. It is The Secret of the Hidden Scrolls. If you are a Christian homeschooling family and you're looking for a Christian-based book for either your child to read or for you to read with them during your school day, I highly recommend this series. I bought like 3 or 4 last year for Mozzie for Christmas for us to read together on a whim, hoping that they were good. And I ended up buying the rest. At the time, it was through book 6. However, I believe there's at least one more book. I think there might even be 2 more books. And there's for sure a book about like the nativity story. So if you wanted, you could buy that one and theme it out for Christmas. If you're going to do a Christmas story series together for the holidays, you do not have to read them in order. It might reference some of the ones in the other books. However, you're not going to miss anything if you read it out of order. But I'll quick show you these. What was that one? The Beginning, Race to the Ark, The Great Escape, Journey to Jericho, The Shepherd's Stone, and The Lion's Roar. And like I said, there's 1 or 2 more as well. I also wanted to say that these books are very similar to the Treehouse storybooks where the children travel back in time. That's exactly what these kids are doing with magical scrolls to go back into Bible times. Very cool, easy read. Let me show you, in case you are not going to be the one reading it and your child's going to be reading it, let me just show you a couple pages. Then you can kind of get an idea for your student if you think it would work for them. The chapters are fairly short. Like right there, that was a full chapter in book 6. So just to give you an idea, so that's my first. We read, I think, all but the last one last year. So we started our school year this year reading, what was it, book 6. And I will be getting whatever numbers are left in that series. Another one, this I bought on a whim. It was on clearance when our Christian bookstore was closing. Super short. There's only 5 chapters. The chapters are short. We ended up reading it in 1 sitting. It's called Blotch, A Tale of Forgiveness and Grace. Very cute story. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't actually think that we would like it. But Mozzie sat for the entire book in 1 sitting, and I would recommend it. We really enjoyed it, and we'll honestly be reading it again. So again, that's Blotch by Andy Addis, Addis. I'll try to list these below. That's what I should be doing. But again, I'll show you the inside in case you guys are looking for books for your older kids to read. Now this one is a little bit wordy. It's like it's shorter. There might be shorter chapters, but there can be a lot of words on a page. So anyways, that was another one that we liked. Last year we read book 1 and, did I say reds? We read, period. Book 1 and 2 of the Boxcar Children. We have not started these yet this year. Oh, excuse me, but we are planning on reading book 3 and 4 then, which I grew up with these. We have to read these. Even if we don't get to them this year, we will be adding them for next year. We're definitely reading them. He really enjoyed it. The second book little bit slower going, I'll be honest. I didn't remember it being that slow. The first one is definitely a favorite for him, and that's also what I remembered far more than I read. Oh my gosh, honestly, I need coffee. I have coffee sitting here. Far more than I remembered any of the other ones. I vaguely remember these two, but that first one is just a classic. So that's another one that we're going to be getting back into this year. Also, classics to read are the E.B. White books. We have already read Stuart Little. Super cute. I wasn't sure, again, if he was going to like this one. I didn't remember reading it before, so I didn't really know what it was about. It was so cute. If you haven't read this before, even as an adult, you have to read it. It's an adorable little story. And then we are currently in Charlotte's Web, which we're going to be finishing this up. And of course, we have to watch the movie when we're done. So he's probably more excited that we get to watch a movie when we're done with our book than he is about the story. He likes it. He's definitely fascinated more by Charlotte than he is with Wilbur. But he liked, I think he likes Stuart Little more, to be honest. Another one, and I'm almost done. I'm trying to be quick, are the Winnie the Pooh books. I think there's a set of these. There might be a set of 4 or of 6. If you have them, let me know. I bought both of these separate on thriftbooks.com, which if you don't know about them, you have to try them out. We get amazing, a lot of our books are from there. I order a ton at a time, way cheaper, and you can get new or new books from there for a couple bucks. I mean, I highly recommend it. So again, we have not started these yet, but they are on our list to read. And the last stack that I have are from the Good and the Beautiful library. If you don't know, the Good and the Beautiful, they're bringing back into print some books. And they don't have an extensive library yet. However, they're constantly bringing stuff back. They also have a very extensive book list. I think you have to pay for it. It does come around every so often throughout the year where you can get it for free, but they put a lot of time and energy into, what's the word that I'm looking for? Vetting the books and telling you what age group it is appropriate for, what is the book about, what morals is it teaching, so that you have a good guideline of if you want to get it for your child or not. The books that I have here, I actually purchased from the Good and the Beautiful that they had printed. So I got a book 3. It's called A Yard for John. Super cute. Really like this story. Mozzie liked this story. It's just a cute, wholesome book about a boy moving to a new house and trying to make a friend. And he has, I think he has a cat, and his little neighbor friend has a dog, and they go on little adventures, and it is just adorable. I highly recommend this. They also, on all of the books from the Good and the Beautiful's library, have a number on them. I'm assuming they correspond with grade level. However, I have heard time and time again that they are advanced. So if you're shopping for a 5th grader and they are not used to the Good and the Beautiful curriculum, you might need a book 3 or a book 4 instead of a book 5. So just a word of caution for you, but this book is a book 3, and I'll show you the print in case you are looking for a 2nd or 3rd grader. I think their pictures are really cute. So anyways, there we go. The next one, we've read one in the set, but we did not read the other. It's the Beanie box sets from the Good and the Beautiful. This is a level 4. We read, which one did we read? Beanie and His Dog. These are bigger books. And the other one is Beanie and His Pony. We only read one. We read this one, but again, super cute. The illustrations were cool in this one, and Mozzie really liked it. There's only 3 chapters. There's more pictures. I'll show you. They're super detailed. It's just really, really well done how they did it. Hopefully you can see. So again, I highly recommend this set, the Beanie box set. We did not get to this one, but I'm assuming we're gonna love it. I just decided to break them up instead of reading them back to back. Let me show you the first one, chapter 1 on this one. Really good. We are loving the books from The Good and the Beautiful. I really can't speak highly enough about them. These are new. These 3 that I'm going to show you, they just came in the mail yesterday or the day before, so I know nothing about them. But again, they're from The Good and the Beautiful library, so I'm going to assume that we will love them. It's Brian's Victory. This is a book 4. This one, what does it say? It's about a little boy who lived in England, but because of World War II, he's moving to New York. His heartfelt sacrifice and honorable actions, along with his innocent faith in his country during its time of need, touched the hearts of many and earned Brian the respect of those around him. Just sounds like a cute story. Again, I really don't know anything about it at all. There are, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 chapters. Definitely a longer read. And again, this was a book 4. It seems for 4th grade, this one does seem a bit long for 4th grade, but maybe I'm wrong. The next one, I keep hearing about this one from people who buy their books through the Good and the Beautiful library, so I have high expectations for this, but I still know nothing about it. We did not read it. It's a book 5. It's called Juddy. And I forget what this one is about, honestly. It says, ever since Juddy can remember, he wanted to learn how to read and write. The nearest school, however, is many miles away, and Pa needs Juddy to help with their farm. With wonderful, vivid writing, Florence Whitman Rowland tells a heartwarming story that explores adventures of hardworking, lively young man growing up in the Canadian Rockies during the mid-1900s. This one is even longer than the other one, and this is book 5. I'm trying to skim it here. Way less pictures. To me, I would say if you have a 6th grade boy, he might really enjoy this book. And then the last one, and I guess I should say, so we have school Monday through Friday. At some time, I'll go over our schedule. Every day is completely different, so it's kind of, I don't know if it's worth me saying our schedule. It's so complicated. But we read a read aloud, which would be 2 chapters is usually what I do out of a book. We do it 3 days a week. The other 2 days, we have other classes and other things going on, so it's too hard to do it. If he really enjoys the book, we'll just keep reading until he gets tired of it. So we have been breezing through some chapter books lately. And then my husband, Aaron, reads chapter books to him at night. I didn't include any of those in here. They're just different style books. They tend to be silly and whatever, and that's fine. However, we did just recently donate an entire series. We had, I think, 14 books of My Weird School, or is that what it's called? The Arlo. It follows Arlo from elementary school. And I don't know, Mozzie was just picking up too much from that book that we didn't really want. It's like anything that was negative, or not negative, but you're like, ugh, I hope he doesn't say that or repeat that. he was repeating it, and they were reading them every single night for months on end. They're funny. Aaron and I laugh at them. They're hilarious. However, once your 6-year-old or 5-year-old is repeating those things, it just doesn't sound very good. So we just donated the whole set. I think, like I said, I think we had 14 books to the library. And that's why we got these new books from The Good and the Beautiful, the last 3 that I'm showing you, to try to replace the ones that we're getting rid of. So anyways, that's a tangent for another day, I guess. Cherokee Run, book 5. And this is the race to stake a claim in the newly opened Cherokee land of Oklahoma. Readers are inspired and entertained as they follow the Beckers' quest for a home of their own through hardship, new beginnings, faith, and intense excitement. I don't know, we've read nothing on this topic, so I thought this might just be an interesting read for us, something totally different. So we shall see. So that's all that I have. If we read through this, my dog, I don't know if you can hear her. It is what it is. Somebody must be walking by. But if we get through all of these and we add more to our list, I will update the video and we'll do another one of what else we're reading. But this is what we're going to work through right now, and we're making really good progress. So I hope that was helpful. And again, I guess I don't know what I'm going to title this video, because it's not just kindergarten. A lot of these books are for older kids. It's just for us, it works good to read a chapter or two with him, and he's entertained by it and he can pay attention for it. So you could really read these to any elementary kid, really. So I hope you find this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe and share the video, and I'll see you in my next one. See you guys.